Guys, we're gonna make it real quick. Let's see what this story's about. We're trying to hear the Chrisean story first. Chrisean rock story.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
On the
Yes.
Breakfast Club.
Do you guys want to smell like little baby? Well,
What
now
you mean?
Well, now you can.
We have diapers. You mean Huggies, Pampers,
Talk about the
baby
rapper, Miss
powder?
Pat.
The rapper.
Well, you
Pull up.
think that won't smell like a baby?
I said little baby.
Little baby.
Well, I will smell like a little baby if I put shout in my underwear.
Little baby. He has a new fragrance.
The new X Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances with the GOAT.
That don't even sound real. Drop on the clues bar for Little Baby. God damn it. I'm telling you, it is something about hood people from Atlanta, man.
What?
Come on.
That's so crazy, man.
Why you gotta say missing a tooth? He bought her that tooth. She just keep it in her purse.
Yo, Miss Pat is crazy.
Why don't she get her tooth fixed?
She did.
She
He just
did.
keep-
Okay.
You hear that? He ain't right, dude. He ain't right,
man.
Envy.
These they ain't even telling the dang story, and they don't got. Come on, you guys. This is the Breakfast Club. At this point in time, they should be able to. What do you call? Put the tabs inside this, so I know exactly what part of the YouTube story is this.
You hear that? He ain't right, dude. He ain't right, Envy. He ain't right.
Now, this other story,
Here we go.
I really don't know much about, nor do I actually enjoy talking about, but we have
Yes,
to.
that's same
Blueface
here.
And Chrisean. Today is Chrisean's birthday.
Which one is Chrisean? The girl?
Yep.
Yes. You know who Blueface is?
Damn, you got to know
They
that,
remind
Miss
me
Pat.
when me and my baby daddy used to fight.
Oh, so you know
And
they are.
My baby daddy used to hit me in the head with roller skates to stop a part. So sometimes I click on just to see the fight because it give me flashbacks.
Lord
Gotcha.
have mercy.
Gotcha. Well, Blueface
Jesus
put in a tweet
Christ.
yesterday. She's pregnant, missing a tooth with 7 tattoos, finna make a fool of herself. What?
That's so crazy, man.
Why you gotta say missing a tooth? He bought her that tooth. She just keep it in her purse.
Yo, Miss Pat is crazy.
Why don't she get her tooth fixed?
She did.
She
He just
did.
keep it
And
in
he
his
said he
purse.
liked it. I thought he said he liked it.
He said he used to put it in, so he just.
I
she
like
keep it
Miss
out.
Pat, but I don't
So he
know
said,
if she.
7
I
tattoos,
mean, you got to
finna
know
make a fool of
current
herself
stuff
with
to
the
be able
next
to do this
nigga,
show, and she
I'm
could probably
not
figure it
pregnant
out.
at
But
all, finna live my perfectly life fine with the next itch.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Who ain't pregnant?
That's the message that he put. He basically said she's pregnant, she's missing a tooth, she got 7 tattoos, she's finna make a fool of herself, and she has to move on because they're not together. He said she's perfectly fine. He doesn't believe the baby is his.
Why couldn't you
What
just say happy
about-
birthday?
I don't know why, but he talks about it. Here's some audio.
I feel like, damn, my first baby mama's a real and I feel bad because I've been dealing with this Me Too ass you hear me? My BN, she ain't no Me Too ass I ain't never seen her in the club with nobody, none of that, none of that, right? So now today I'm thinking like, damn, I should have just been with that I done bossed this up, made her whole life.
Yeah, she said, I don't feel anything. I'm just watching you. Don't feel bad for me. I'm going to shake this off. Plus, I'm grown. I did this to myself.
You know the reality of the situation?
What's that?
Blueface in love.
They're going to get back together
Blueface
next
is
tomorrow.
in love.
I'm telling you, is that good? Is that ghetto guac between her legs that got him? They keep on getting back together.
He in love.
He ain't going nowhere. Christina, what's her name?
Chrisean.
Krishan. He ain't going nowhere. You be right back. He gonna buy you another tooth.
not to be critical, but Charlemagne doesn't. Maybe has a charm to it, but you can't mess up the people's names. You know, unless it's like Aditana Kupo. I just messed up. Is that Aditana Kupo? You can't mess up people's names, right? Because it's like if it's a nice simple name, because now it's like, all right, well, it's part of the job, right? If you're telling a story, you got to say the name, and you have to get the name at some level. She's just like, what's her name? Christian, whatever. It's like it's Chrisean, which actually, when you think about it, it's like putting Sean and Chris together. This is a bit unorthodox. But yo, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? God damn. I don't even know if this story keeps going, but from what I'm hearing right away, I mean, they kind of already covered everything. It's like, it seems like they're the type of people to get back together. And, you know, it was funny because even Blueface is just like, man, I might as well have been with my first baby mama. He's doing some sort of recollection, but from what I can gather from the situation, they are both profiting from each other. It seems like because he's built her up enough and she's profited off him enough in terms of attaining clout. She's have a bit of a launch pad into a new type of career. But I think people enjoy the Whitney Bobby, self spiraling destruction that they're both going on. It's a little bit of a train wreck that we all get to watch. Um, these are real people. Honestly, I can't feel that sympathetic for them. It's one thing, it's not the same thing as people who are going through domestic abuse and it's just them. You know what I'm saying? One dude just fucked up, the other dude fucked up, and they're not trying to monetize it. If they could see a very clear solution to get out of it, they would, but there's certain dependencies on both sides. When I see the fact that they're only getting clout because of this, they seem to be in a reoccurring news story of doing some sort of mischief or um, some sort of nonsense. I don't have any sympathy. I'm like, I feel like if you guys wanted to fix this, you have the resources to fix it. And that's a problem with entertainment where now you get rewarded for the wrong type of behavior, right? And in this case, they're fighting each other. Um, I don't think we the people need to make a hard stance, like a hard stop, like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you're messing up. This is what and we're not going to support you guys until you guys sober up. Like, we're not doing that, I mean, it's not we, but it's the people who is consuming this content. I mean, I should put me in there too because I'm doing it now, but I don't really care. I never even cared about Blueface. I don't even care about Blueface, baby. Yeah, I'm every woman's fantasy. That's the last time I cared about Blueface. You know what I'm saying? And everybody hitting the what buzz down what buzz down what. Oh, I can't even do that no more. Okay, I can't. I don't care about that no more. I don't, so it's like, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. It's like this is the thing. Like, people, the clout is a drug, man. Fame is a drug. I'm trying to get popping. I'm trying to get my stuff viral. But I always think consciously of what type of life I'm trying to have and all the decisions I'm making and the results that they're having on my actual mental health, and what am I craving, what am I not craving? Because I don't want to be a type of person who craves clout.
For you to keep in your purse.
Blueface will lose his mind if she end up with somebody else.
Sure will. Because didn't he whooped her whole family. No,
The
she
dad.
whooped his whole family.
Yes. Yeah,
He knocked somebody out one time.
The pops. He knocked the pops out, I believe.
Yeah, you don't break up with that kind. They'll be old together watching their videos. That's forever love right there.
All right. Well, that.
All
is
right.
the report.
I
So,
don't
we give that down to you.
Man,
I'm
before
here.
after the hour, man. I know desperate times call for desperate measures, but boy, this is a desperate daddy right here, and we'll talk about it for after the hour.
All right. We'll get into that.
That's Jesus Christ, man. This is just oozing out trauma, just oozing out the trauma from her past relationships, man. Look, it's real simple, man. It's toxic. It's not just toxic for her, it's toxic for him, and it's they're not becoming better people about it. How would I wish they'd like to speak on this topic moving forward? Or even and if they should. I already made mention that we as a people should just stop consuming content, stop giving them money, stop. I think it because there has two things that are fueling them. A large class of people who are already a bit ratchet like this and they're consuming as this like it's normal and supporting this like it's normal. And then a large people who are very not ratchet, but they want to see a train ride. And I think it's like a 90-10. They want to see the train crash. That's just kind of what it is. They like seeing a live train crash, and that's what we're witnessing right now. And so it's really hard to ask people to be like, hey, don't watch them kill themselves. Don't watch them beat themselves up. Don't watch them sink further and further into alcoholism. They've broken up for now, which, sure, that's better, I suppose, because now we know they're not fighting each other, but it still means it's just the beginning of the journey. They still got so much to do to work on themselves. And I'm not trying to pass judgment like I'm holier than thou, but I think it's obvious we can all make an assumption that they can do better with themselves. And that's the whole, and that's my whole thing. So, um, dang, I don't really got much to say. I do not watch any of the content, man, to be honest. I watch clips. Like, if they're on Kai Cenat, I'll watch Kai Cenat's thing. You know, if they're on a show that I like, I watch the show that I like, and they just happen to be on the show. But you know, it seems like they're obviously pretty negative, and what they're showing is negative. So I, I cut it right out.